Time to wake up to what is truly happening right now. There's key factors that have happened this week that clearly tell you we're in a brand new era. Listen to me. You are not in your grandparents' or parents' economy. There is new rules to this game. We had a peace deal on the table. Markets are responding well. And then boom, Trump posts this. Iran is finished. So I'm going to stay in the middle ground and I'm going to stay focused on what I'm good at. Money. Macro and microeconomics. Money is neutral. It has no feelings. It's not left. It's not right. It's not Democrat. It's not Republican. It's not MAGA. It's neutral. It doesn't care what your political views are. The 1% don't fight back and forth in politics. They figure out how to remain the 1%. So if you don't understand the new rules of the new game, there's two major things that happened this week. This is one. Peace deal. Now we're going to bomb the shit out of Iran again. Number two is the Fed chair came in, gave you clear guidance that they're not doing forward guidance anymore. Now, what does that mean? In a simplistic level, is there data specific now? And I know I've been teaching you this for a while and it's boring as shit, but this is how you win. So let me ask you a question. Why in 2000, when they took our grandparents' retirement in the big dot-com bubble, did the 1% remain the 1%? Why in 2007, October 13th, when they took our parents' retirement, when the stock market collapsed, why did the 1% remain the 1%? Why in 2020, when the pandemic hit, that collapsed, did the 1% remain the 1%? And why on 10/10/2025, when they collapsed crypto with one tweet on a Friday, did the 1% become wealthier in crypto? Because they play by different rules. They're not waiting for price predictions. They're not waiting for hype. They're not waiting for hopium. And what you use as retirement, they trade back and forth. Let me give you the real deal. JP Morgan said it. Gold is the only real money. Everything else is debt. Let me repeat that for the people in the back. Gold is the only real money. Everything else is debt. That was way back when he said that. Guess what? That statement is more truer than ever. That's why there's new rules for a new economy. The data says inflation is high. The data says they should be raising rates. The data says is Americans have $1 trillion in credit card debt. The data says that we have an overvalued stock market by 230% based on the Warren Buffett indicator, $69 trillion stock market to 36 trillion GDP. And the data says AI technology is coming in to increase productivity, to cool inflation, which is going to replace the middle class jobs, and they're going to have to reskill. That's what the data says. So if you don't understand how to navigate through this, you're sitting there hoping, playing Russian roulette with your retirement, that you land at the exact right time, you're gonna get effed. The 1% move their money through systems, processes, and containers. That's why it's called currency. I've taught over 15,000 people how to navigate this. You need to move through the macro and microeconomics. We win in recessions. We win in bull markets. When it's red, we go in and buy good companies at a fair price, good cryptos at a fair price. And when it's green, we're getting out as everybody's trying to get rich quick.